So I wanted to do this video because a lot of people have been saying, so what is it that you actually do, Jeff? We don't really know. I'm talking family, close friends, people that I've known for years in business. They're like, what do you actually do in your business, and what even is your business? And a lot of this is because I'm not a big self-promoter. I know that that's important for a lot of business owners. It's not something I do because I like to actually work with the clients and get the work done. That just comes from my background. But what it is that we do, I have two companies, right? I have Digital Evolution Marketing Group. That's our full-service digital marketing agency specifically for service-based businesses and e-commerce companies. We focus in on the advertising and marketing strategies for lead generation and marketing automation systems for these companies, with the sole intention of generating leads, creating sales, and increasing customer lifetime value. Okay, that's Digital Evolution Marketing Group. My other business is Angel Investors Network. Now, Angel Investors Network I took over in 2018 from my partner, Greg Ryder. And so AIN has been around since 1997. And what we do is we're a network of investors who come together to look at deals, syndicate opportunities, and invest in things together. So those might seem like two completely disparate companies from the outside looking in. And in some regards, they are. But what happened was in 2018, after I'd helped a number of companies generate capital, in corporate venture and private equity and things like that, by aligning the technology companies and the startups with these big conglomerates and the VC firms and helping them raise the money they needed, what I realized that I was good at was that go-to-market strategy. I'm really good at helping people understand how their product or their service or anything that they're building, their technology, their innovation, their ideas, fit in to a specific market. And it doesn't really matter what market. Now, of course, I don't know all the different industries in the world. I couldn't possibly claim to know that. But what I do know is how a product or an idea can fit into a number of different places because I've been involved in literally hundreds, if not thousands, of different industries over my career. And I could back that up and I can quantify that and I can show people, because when you are a person who goes and looks at 5 different businesses every single day, every day of the week for years on end, and then you have a team of 25 people doing that, as I did, you get to know a lot of industries. And so I got really good at understanding how technology and ideas and innovation fit into different business categories. And so when I took over AIN, we started looking at a lot of different businesses and helping them get in front of investors and then our investors to invest in these deals. But now these companies were coming to me and coming to my company and asking us for help with their go-to-market strategy. And so we ended up helping a lot of companies with their unique value proposition, their pitch decks, their presentations, their branding, their messaging, their storylines, everything. And AIN's not a branding agency. We're not a marketing agency. So that's why we spun out Digital Evolution Marketing Group. Digital Evolution Marketing Group is just focused on the marketing side for businesses. Everything from go-to-market strategy to go-to-growth strategy, as I like to call it, which is you have a business that's operating, that's great, but if you actually want to scale it up, we know how to do that. And that's what I do on the marketing agency side. So I have an incredible team over there that does everything from graphic design and video production and advertising strategy and analytics and web development and funnel building and you name it, we can do it. Okay, so I got my team over there. And then on the AIN side, we said we're only going to focus on investing in companies that we have hyper growth opportunities, right? And really good cash on cash returns. So this can be private equity, which means investing in private businesses of any type, generally doing at least $5 million a year in revenue on up. That's private equity. Then you have the real estate side, so development, multifamily, single family, things like that, but generally in a portfolio basis. And then you have startups, okay? So startups are, everybody's aware of these, but we generally choose the mid-stage startup that is a little bit into their seed round, maybe into their Series A. So seed to Series A is where we focus on the startups. And then we have other alternative investments. So we have hedge funds that we look into. We have other types of equities funds and commodities and oil and gas and energy sector, right? Those are the other basket of alternatives that we invest in collectively. So that's a lot of what I do. And when a company comes to us and they say, hey, Jeff, we need to raise capital, we of course look at it and we see if we want to take them on as a client. And the only reason we take them on is because we feel like it's a really good deal and a really good fit, and we do our due diligence. And if we like it, we'll put it in front of our investors. If our investors choose to invest, a portion of that capital goes towards their go-to-market or go-to-growth strategy, which at that point, Digital Evolution takes over, and we help them scale up. Now, clients that are not looking to raise capital, but they need help with growing their business, they come to us at Digital Evolution Marketing Group, and we will partner with them. And we'll find a way to work with them to help them scale their company up by implementing marketing strategies and tactics that are actually going to be beneficial for them in the long run. And so that means we'll either take a percentage of revenue or a percentage of the company and then help them scale up with the intention of achieving an exit. And that is where there's this symbiotic relationship between Digital Evolution Marketing Group and Angel Investors Network. We only want to focus on companies that are looking to achieve an exit in the next 3 to 5 years. Why is that? Well, it's because most wealth in business, whether it's in your own business or a business that you invest in, or, actually in any business really, is made when you sell. Okay, it's realized, I should say, when you sell. It's made during the whole phase, but you only realize that gain when you sell, when you exit, right? Otherwise, you have what we call lazy assets. It's kind of like owning a home that's worth $5 million, and you don't even have a mortgage on it. And you can say, man, isn't my home beautiful? It's worth $5 million, but you only have $100,000 in the bank. It doesn't make you a $5 millionaire, right? It means you have $5 million of potential that you could use to finance your life, have fun, do whatever you want, but you only have $100,000 in the bank right now. That's the way most business owners are, right? All of their money is in the assets of the business. It's in the equity in the business, and you can't eat equity. So what we do is we help business owners realize more equity in their company, pull more money off the table while they're operating it and in the future when they go to sell it. And it allows the investors and the shareholders to also make more money, because what we do is we increase the value of these businesses. Okay, that's what we do. That's the whole nutshell of what it is that Jeff Barnes does with his companies and his teams and his partners, okay? And there's only one reason that I do this. There's only one, okay? And maybe I'll look back on this in 20 years and say, duh, there's a lot of reasons you did this. But as far as I can tell, there's only one reason that I really love doing this, and it comes down to freedom and autonomy. Now, I think of those two as very synonymous. So even though there's two words, freedom is what it is. If you are not doing the things in your life today that are going to set you free from the shackles that bind most of humanity, then why are you doing it? Why are you spending time working for someone else if you absolutely hate it? Why are you spending time working for the government? And trust me, if you have a W-2, you're working for the government even if you're not a government employee, right? Half your paycheck already goes to taxes, okay? Roughly 60 to 70% of every single dollar everybody earns is going to taxes of some sort, right? You have your income tax, you have your state tax, your local tax, your county, your city, your sales tax, your gas tax. We're paying taxes everywhere, okay? So if you're paying all this money to taxes, what's left for you to go enjoy your life? And at what point do you actually get to do the things you want, when you want, where you want, with whom you want, and enjoy your life? That's the whole reason I do what I do. It's to help these companies grow so their shareholders, their founders, the owners, the people that work for the company, right? If you do a great job, your employees benefit as well, right? That's why I do what I do, because I want everybody to be able to have that personal autonomy, that personal freedom. So that's why I do what I do. I just wanted to put this video out there. Really don't care if you comment on it or not, honestly, but this is a place I can send people. So if they say, hey, what is that you do on a daily basis? Now you know, and now you know why.